Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.
Welcome to another brand new episode of My Mama Told Me,
the podcast where we dive deep into the pockets of black conspiracy theories.
And we work hard to prove the theories of you, the listeners, the people we don't care about.
Yeah, we don't respect you, but we do want to prove your theories right or wrong. That's where we fall in this.
That's the job, baby.
We think you're fools to be even listening to this shit, but since you're here, we'll help.
There's a great big world out there, and you're spending your time listening to us. I have no judgment. Fucking goof.
Goddamn goofballs.
What is it, Tuesday? Where are your children? Go get them.
Call that uncle you had that fight with 12 years ago and haven't spoken to. Don't listen to us. I'm Langston Kerman.
I'm David Borey.
Yeah, and we're on another motherfucking mini episode, and we got an email.
We got an email
that our producer, I would say our producer Olivia, has been most passionate about this email for some time now. She's brought it up multiple times saying we got to do this episode. This is a really important one. And you and I were both like, yeah, I mean, I guess we could talk about it. But, but she's been slamming her hands on the desk. No, God damn it. I want to do this episode. And so we're doing it. I'm excited.
Through the blessings of God.
Through the blessings of God. That's right. And I guess we should just jump into the email. We should read the emails from a person who we've actually done a little bit. I think we've done an episode about one of his conspiracies already, although I may be mistaken. But a person named Brandon sent us an email saying, "What's up, Borey and Langston? My mama told me never draw that S symbol. It's gang related and you could get yourself into trouble. Picture attached." And the picture attached, and this is also the subject of his email, but the picture attached is of that cool S. The cool S that
the cool S
that all kids used to draw. And if you don't know the cool S, well then goddamn it, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, get out of here, nerd.
You dweeb. You don't know the cool S?
If we don't know what we're talking about, fucking turn off the podcast. It's not for you.
We don't need no narcs on our podcast.
Fucking limp dick nerd. I don't know about the dick thing. I got excited.
I bet it ain't shaped like a cool S. I know that.
Nope, it's not pointy at the top.
and at the bottom somehow.
And at the bottom, but then a vein strong through the middle.
Ooh, big old thick vein. But the cool S, he's saying that you are never meant to draw it because it's gang related. He goes on to say, in my elementary school back in the late 90s, everyone was drawing this cool S. I have no clue where it came from, what it means, or why it was so fun to draw, but it was everywhere. As a grown man in his 30s, I'm like 80% sure she was lying.
Oh, she was lying.
Oh, whoa, you're hard on this. This has nothing to do with gangs.
What? Of course not. I always thought it was for Stussy. I thought it was the Stussy S.
You know what's fun? I've never actually heard Stussy said out loud. I've only seen it in clothing sometimes that I own.
Well, to be fair, I only said it because I just bought the Stussy pennies, and then I just went to the barber shop, and I walked in, and he was like, "Oh, you got those Stussy pennies?" And then now I know how to say it.
Oh.
So this is today knowledge. Shout out to Sauce Money Barbershop.
It's like it follows. You got to hear somebody say it to know who. To transfer it to another person.
I was going to say Stussy.
That's where my instinct lies, is Stussy. And boy, am I happy I haven't said this in front of a younger person. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's Stussy. It's like if a foreign person says pussy. That's the accent. Pussy. Like, you ever heard an African person say pussy? That's how you
it's violent.
Yeah, look at that pussy.
You know when a person who like didn't grow up saying pussy says pussy, and you're like, hey man, hey, don't do that. Don't.
Yeah, it's only cool when we say it.
Yeah, when this is like part of like just the way you've been speaking for generations, that's the thing. But
you adopt it late in life because you get too excited. That's why you put the you in there.
You gotta chill. The way you say it, that seems like
finally I'm with the Americans talking about pussy. It's like, hey,
big dog. I think that's what women are marching about. You gotta chill, man.
No, I talk about pussy. It's different.
Yeah, I'm talking about pussy. It's way different. It's way different than what you said. So you're saying you've never recognized it as a gang related thing?
Never. It was too widespread.
I wonder if that's like a generational thing. Do you remember how like earrings were like a gang related thing for a generation? Right. And then by the time that it got to us, my parents weren't like, hey, you can't get an earring because people will think you're in a gang. They had moved on to feeling like, no, I mean, I just think it's either a style choice or it ain't. You know what I mean?
I remember it being a gay related thing. Like if you got the wrong, and I'm sure I know that's come up on here. But I remember with the earring.
But I think that's true too. I think there was a generation. You and I were a part of a generation where like you didn't get your earring in your right ear. That was gay.
That was gay.
Don't be gay. So get in your left ear, and then you're not gay, and everybody will know that.
You know what's crazy in hindsight? How weird one earring is. It's asymmetrical. It's like a strange look.
You know what's odd is I got one. I am a one earring guy, and I've fully acknowledged that, and I still have never made the effort to fix it.
You never upgraded.
I've never changed one bit. I'm just a one earring guy, for no fucking reason at all other than.
Do you ever pop it in now? Just like you didn't let the hole close.
Nigga, I'm wearing it as we speak. I'm rarely not wearing my one earring.
Yo, what would have to happen?
There's always one earring in there.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Stay ready. You don't got to get ready.
Every set I'm on, a production person has to make a choice as to whether to speak to me about my one earring. You know what I mean? Where they have like those quick private meetings where they like, did anybody talk to Langston about his earring? And then they have to like send some lady over who's like, oh, we're not sure about it's like, bro, I made a choice. Man.
Now it's vintage. Now it's like wearing one pant leg up or something.
Yeah, it truly probably is like back in style in a way that a bunch of like 16-year-old boys are gonna like get one ear pierced.
Yeah, they're doing like one hoop.
Yeah. All I can truly hope for is that I continue to make choices that keep me at least in the game. Do you know what I mean?
You never left the game as far as I can tell.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that you make a choice cool enough that it keeps you when waves dip, it'll come back.
Right,
you know
it's going to crest on the one earring another day.
Yeah.
But you can ride it out. Like when there's no waves, you're still good with one earring.
Yeah, you'll always be fine with one earring, whereas like
Michael Jordan has one earring.
And you know how the kids love him.
Yeah. Oh, Big Gene Jordan.
You know how nobody's sobered up to Michael Jordan in this generation.
I never thought we'd see it. I thought we were going to die. If you'd have come to me in 1996 and been like, hey, 15 years, 20 years from now, Michael Jordan and Will Smith are not going to be the coolest two black men on the planet,
bro.
I would have slapped you in your face harder than he hit Chris Rock.
Come on.
What are you talking about? You talking crazy.
Who's going to be popular then? You're being ridiculous.
Yeah.
Those men won't age.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen Bad Boys. It's better than the second one.
Michael Jordan could come back at any time.
I'm waiting for Space Jam 2 still.
Dog, man. Michael Jordan and Will Smith had our childhoods in chokeholds.
There was no room for anyone else, is the hard part.
That's and not even childhoods, really. It was like adult men being like
till just now, really.
Yeah.
I mean, when did the crying meme come out? That was kind of the beginning of the end.
That was his Hall of Fame speech.
But when did that? Because it got memed later, though, right?
No, I think. Well, yeah. I mean, the crying meme is so wild because it had like a longer half-life than I think any meme to date.
Oh, it's gone the distance for sure. That's a marathon meme.
Yeah, so it's hard to know if it started like in 2010 and just fucking lived forever, or if it was like and somebody much smarter than us, Olivia, if you wouldn't mind doing a little Google. But it feels like it. I guess my point is, it just feels like it lasted generations, when in fact it probably it didn't. It hasn't been that long that it existed.
It feels like it's gonna last as long as his reign as the coolest black guy lasted. So 25.
Wow, yeah, you're saying it has the career potential of Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan only played like 14 years in the league.
This is crazy to say. I think it could outlast. I think
it has to at this point. I don't know that Michael has the longevity to outlast.
Oh, as a person, no. As a person, I'm just praying to God he can ride out the rest of it without a major scandal.
What do you imagine could be Michael Jordan's next scandal? Because his main thing is drinking and gambling.
Yeah, that leads to everything terrible.
Right. Damn.
It's gonna be something where him and Charles Barkley, I don't know, they were at a Tony Roma's or something. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, in his defense, he's not friends with Charles Barkley anymore. They had a pretty public falling out and haven't spoken in like 10 years.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, they are not cool anymore. But that said, there is a world where Charles Barkley and Michael Jordan reunite, and they go out on and do like some young Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley shit.
But now everybody's got cell phones.
Yeah.
Because like, if you would have caught their antics before, if you had a cell phone camera at like Circus in 2008.
You know, when it was a new club, a hot new club on the scene.
No, I don't think they were going to Circus. That's bottom tier Vegas.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that as a man who stayed at Circus many times.
I was about to say, that's where my family stayed when we went to Vegas. And,
they got a McDonald's in there. Come on.
And a goddamn roller coaster. Where else are you going to stay when you have a one child to entertain?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw little Momma in there.
Yeah.
I think.
There's no way to know.
Who knows? Everybody at Circus looks like little Momma after a certain time period.
That is literally what they're aiming for when they decorate. They're like, this lip gloss isn't popping. Let's get better shit on the walls.
I did like that song.
Did you? You had a little Mama moment?
I liked the song okay. I liked all those corny. I also like that chicken noodle soup song.
You liked the vibe.
I liked it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Nothing can happen.
I think you didn't like the song as much as you liked, oh, look at these young people, these kids.
Yeah, I don't know the words.
Yeah, they're like slapping their feet and jumping around, and that's
I don't like the way
fun.
You say it. I don't like the way you say it.
You know, little apes were jumping around and slapping their feet.
3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. No, yeah, I like that song. I like the whole vibe. I don't know the words.
Yeah, I want to respect you.
Did the chicken noodle soup girl pop up on Love and Hip Hop years later?
I don't actually know if that's true, but
I'm like 85% sure.
God, I hope so. I hope that the chicken noodle soup
on Love and Hip Hop, and I'm not gonna mince words. She had them things on it.
Oh shit! The chicken noodle soup girl grew up to be a baddie.
That Campbell's got chunky.
They didn't mix that concentrate with water, huh?
No. That shit came out congealed. The Cool S.
Yeah, the Cool S. I don't think I ever associated it with gang shit, but I have heard for generations a lot of people say that it was some gang shit. And I think I knew it wasn't no gangs that I had to be worried about, so I was good.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it spray painted on anything.
Right. Just, yeah. I mean, I've seen it spray painted, but not by a person who I was like, uh-oh. You know what I mean? It's more like...
it's never crossed out. There's no S crossed out on any...
Olivia sent us an article, or a number of articles, 2 articles.
She had a few on deck.
Yeah, again, this was her deepest passion, and this is Olivia's Make-A-Wish of sorts. So we're gonna play it all out. But she sent us an article most recently. No, not most recently, but there was a Vice article where they basically talked about the possibility that the Cool S had an origin, and it goes down all kinds of theories, including suggestions that it's part of like a band called Sacred Reich invented it. Right. Yeah. No, Oof. But apparently they claim to invent it. Some say it's the Suzuki logo. Others talk about having invented it as like their graffiti tag. Some lady apparently in Delaware wrote in and said, I invented the Cool S. It was a graffiti tag that I came up with. And then my personal favorite, they then went to a gentleman who was a former like gang expert inside the police, a man named Richard Valdemar, and asked him.
That sounds too close to him who must not be named.
Richard, don't you say that. Richard Valdemar apparently was a gang expert for 33 years inside of the LAPD, and they asked him if he thought that the Cool S was associated with gangs, and he said, nah, that's not really a thing. Y'all are dumb.
Yeah, it was for kids. Because let's talk about the Cool S first of all. The reason it spread like wildfire, the accessibility, is because it was so easy to draw.
Yeah, it really was an easy access S.
Yeah, it was like, you know what it reminds me of? Do you ever remember when you were like, I could turn the number 23 into a cartoon, and then you would write 23, and then you would turn it into the dog wearing a hat?
Oh, yeah.
It was like that kind of thing. Like, it was just it was 6 hash marks total, and then you make it great art. That's amazing.
Then you just start connecting lines, baby.
Yeah, you can't do that with a Picasso, but...
It was cool in its inclusivity more than than it actually being like so awesome, you know?
That's how I feel. Also, I mean, shout out, I learned about shading on the Cool S. Did you ever have like the shade, the outline or whatever? That was big. Yeah. Sometimes you have blood dripping from it. Not gang blood, just blood.
Yeah, no, and my boy Voldemort also said, to that point, he said that, yes, he has seen the Cool S in gang symbols, but it's usually always associated with like S13 or SM13 or some shit. MS13 obviously is a gang. Let me not.
Yeah, you were going crazy over there.
No, but I was trying to abbreviate what this motherfucker was saying, and now I'm terrified that I've upset a lot of people.
I don't love it.
That are going to be real reactive in their response. But that said, he said that the M, the 13 in general, is actually a reference to the fact that M, standing for Mexican, is the 13th letter in the alphabet. That this is just, it's more.
So what's the S?
The S is just them saying, oh, it was
I'm Mrs. 13.
The S was a reference to the specific sector of the gang, right? So it was, I forget what the fuck the gang was. And
I think it was like sections on that wall or something. I don't know though. This all sounds, I don't know. I don't believe any of it. I believe in MS-13. I'm not saying that.
We both believe in them, and boys, keep at it. You know, whatever you got going, don't take anything we're saying.
Keep at it.
You're doing fine, gentlemen, and don't trouble us.
I am a civilian. No, I think it was just some kid shit though, because it was like it got us all at the same time. There's something to speak for that. What other gang? I mean, I guess because even Crips and Bloods wasn't like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like that. Like there's that weird thing white people do where they spell out blood with their hands, but other than that, they didn't have anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I first saw that in a YouTube video somewhere with a black person doing it, like an actual blood doing this shit. And then ever since, it's been exclusively white boys that know how to do it.
I think, to be honest, I think it's exclusively white women that I've seen do it.
Wow.
Smut, you know?
Yeah. So you think this was just the invention of warm-hearted children doing warm-hearted child shit, not anything more evolved than that?
I don't think there's anything sinister behind this, no.
Damn. Yeah, I think I feel something similar. I do feel bad for the person who did invent the cool S, because you'll never get even a moment of credit for this.
No one's gonna believe you. Who invented nachos? They're everywhere, you know.
It's like, even when, fucking Vice or whoever, the History Channel, decides to do some like special where they do uncover who invented nachos, I'm gonna be like, get the fuck you. No, they didn't.
Yeah, no, it's cheese on chips. It's not fucking wrong.
Nah, that was God's 14th day. You're tripping.
I go so far as to say the S was harder to invent than nachos.
Whoa. Yeah, you put a block of cheese and some chips in the sun, you can get nachos.
You put some cheese and some chips in my house and I have nothing else, I'm gonna figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah. It's a real monkey with a typewriter situation.
Yeah, we're gonna get Shakespeare.
Yeah, there's gonna be some words. There's gonna be some shit you recognize inside of that bad boy.
Yeah, man. So yeah, no, me personally, because did you ever hear it was gang related? I never heard that.
I think I heard it from adults.
Granted, I went to elementary school in the gang hotbed of Federal Way in Tacoma, Washington. So
I heard it from adults who I didn't respect, if that makes sense.
It was the wackest adults.
Yeah, it was like losers who were like, that's a gang S, and it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Why'd you turn around that chair to sit down and tell me that?
Yeah, you silly goose. I'm not gonna fucking listen to you. You don't seem like anything I'm meant to be aspiring towards.
Yeah, I'm at the Boys and Girls Club for free high C, not life advice.
I don't need your quote unquote real talk, big dog. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head out.
Teach me to play ping pong or shut the fuck up.
They're playing kick the can outside, and I don't need you slowing me down. I got some hiding to do. Well, I think we did it.
Yeah, I mean, is there research? There's no research that could be really.
No, even the Vice article, and there's a BuzzFeed article as well that addresses the cool S of it all. But none of the articles seem to say anything definitive. They truly remain as perplexed as we are. They also do associate it with Stussy, and some even associated with the Superman logo, which is fucking baffling. I don't understand how anyone would think that that's the Superman logo.
Yeah, that doesn't.
But that's what they say, and nobody knows shit. So fuck it.
Yeah, I think no gangs. That's my final.
So Brandon, if all this time you've been worried about drawing the cool S because of the gangs in your neighborhood, you're fine. You're fine. You can draw it again. We can't help you because you live in Kentucky, and never going there. But I
shout out to Louisville. I go everywhere, baby.
Not me. I'm real selective now. I got a family to take care of.
I am getting better about it. I just turned down some shit in Missouri where I was like, I just don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, I'll go to Kentucky. Yeah, but But you can draw the cool less again. It's just children that might think you're awesome. If
that's the really only the side effect is getting a 10-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah.
I didn't.
All right. Well, you want to tell the people?
Probably ought to get out of here.
Yeah, we gotta head on out. We can't just keep fucking around with y'all.
Okay.
Do you want to tell the people where they can find you and what cool shit you have going on?
Obviously come to the live. My mama told me February 16th.
Hell yeah, you got it.
Yeah, and if you can, enjoy that. February 17th, come to High Note Comedy in Denver. We're gonna have Brittany Carney from New York. Very excited about that. April 7th through 9th, I'm in Alaska for the Before You Die festival. Well, in Anchorage, my show's at Chili Cooth Charlie's for the Before You Die festival, and then I'm gonna be in San Francisco at some point. It'll be on the next episode. I'll be ready by then.
Chili Coots Charlie's is maybe the most Alaskan fucking name that you could have answered with.
I'm ready.
Where you'll be performing.
I can't wait. I'm going to take in all the local flavors.
I love it. Well, as always, please come to the live episode with February 16th. It's at the Elysian Theater. It's going to be fucking great. We already have some guests lined up. We're waiting on a few more confirmations, but we got a great team of Power Rangers assembled to make you fucking laugh. All black Power Rangers.
All black.
All black.
Also, shout out to House Party. They had the Black Power Ranger in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, it's funny. I just went and saw it the other day. It was hilarious.
Oh, you liked it?
Did you not? Apparently,
I have not seen it. I'm just, you're the first person.
I thought it was gonna be low key bad, but no, they did it. It was good.
Okay. Good. This is new to me, and I'm excited. I'm excited to explore this.
I also saw Saint Omer because I don't just watch smut. I also watch first-time female French directors. You can't box me in.
Did you pay for both tickets, or did you?
I paid for both tickets.
Okay.
I just snuck in. I had to go to I'm in Denver. I had to go to the special theater to see Saint Omer.
Okay, I thought maybe you just crossed the hallway with the same bag of Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, let me stay till the junior mints are done.
Yeah, let me be French real quick. Well, as always, you can follow me at Langston Kerman on all platforms, and that's it. Oh, and the YouTube. Fucking follow us,
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Don't forget, guys, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, Langston's gonna make a video of his nunchucks.
I said it, and boy, do I regret it.
It's counting up. Last time I checked, we're at like 565. It's going.
Shit.
It's going. It's going up.
I don't need that stress one bit.
You better get to practice. You better get to the dojo or wherever it is you train.
Oh man. All right. Well, fuck. Well, that's it. Bye, bitch.
I don't give a fuck who say what, blood. On crib.
Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.